A medical marijuana dispensary in Westwood, California, it's known as the Pharmacy, sent out an email to all of their customers. And in the email, they indicate that American Express is no longer processing purchases at medical marijuana dispensaries. It's a little questionable why the company would decide to do that, especially considering the fact that in California, these dispensaries are legal and these types of transactions were permitted by American Express before. So I did a little investigative reporting. I called American Express and I asked them about this, and I'll tell you about their answer later. But first, I'm going to tell you what the email from the pharmacy says. Please be advised that American Express will no longer allow transactions to be processed at medical marijuana dispensaries. This is a policy change made by American Express nationwide. Although we have absolutely no control over this matter, we apologize for the inconvenience. We are still able to process transactions with MasterCard, Discover Card, and Visa. Thank you in advance for your understanding. Be well, the pharmacy staff. And again, this is the pharmacy in Westwood, which is a medical marijuana dispensary. When I called the pharmacy, I asked them what they experience with American Express customers. And they told me that beginning last Saturday, every single time they tried to swipe an American Express card, the card would be declined, okay? And the customers would kind of, question why they would be declined, especially since they had no issues with the card before. And so this has been going on until today. And finally, the accounting department at the pharmacy called American Express and asked them what's going on. American Express allegedly told them that they have new guidelines that came out this year, and number 10 in their guidelines indicates that they will no longer allow American Express customers to use their credit cards for medical marijuana dispensary purchases. Okay, so I wanted to get American Express's side of the story. I gave them a call. I'm an American Express customer, so I asked them, why am I not allowed to use my card at a medical marijuana dispensary, even though I don't buy medical marijuana. But, I wanted to ask them a question as a customer, not as a reporter. And they told me that they don't have such policy. Okay, so they completely denied it. They said, no, we don't know what you're talking about. We don't have that kind of policy. By the way, we noticed that you haven't used your credit card at a medical marijuana dispensary. What's going on? So they were very skeptical about me, and they didn't seem like they wanted to answer any questions. I asked them to double check and make sure that they don't have this type of policy. And a woman, a customer representative by the name of Sherry, told me, no, we don't have such policy. I called the pharmacy back again and I asked them again if this is true. American Express is denying it. And a gentleman by the name of Phil said, no, this is absolutely true. We spoke to American Express. They told us that they will not allow their customers to use their credit cards at our dispensaries. So after I called American Express and they flat out denied that they have this type of policy, I decided to do a little investigative work, and I called every single marijuana dispensary in Los Angeles. Again, marijuana dispensaries in Los Angeles and in California are legal, okay? As long as you have a note from the doctor, as long as you are you have a certificate indicating that you need marijuana for pain relief or any other type of medical reason or purpose, you are able to legally go to these dispensaries and legally purchase marijuana. Well, I called every dispensary in Los Angeles, and I actually found out that many of them don't even take credit cards. But of those who do, there was one dispensary known as Robertson Caregivers, and they said that they do not take American Express, or they do not allow customers to use American Express at their dispensaries because American Express refuses to process those transactions. So at this point, we have another dispensary confirming that American Express does not allow their credit card customers to use their cards at pot dispensaries. Doesn't make any sense. It's apparently a nationwide ban that the credit card company has just implemented. And look, if you're an American Express customer living in California, even if you don't use medical marijuana, you should definitely question this, because why are they not allowing their customers to use the cards to purchase something that's perfectly legal in the state of California and, in several other states in the U.S.?